Howdy, Possum Patty here, and I'm junk journaling. So come on along. And this is part 2, finishing up my Boho Trash and Treasures Cosmic Smash Book. And I'm working on a spread somewhere here. And I added a couple of old photographs from the 1980s. This is my stepdaughters, April and Heather. And they're at the beach. And this is Lighthouse Point in Bridgeport. And there they are on the carousel. The old-fashioned carousel that they have. Now, I already put this page in. And this is the Crying Giant statue. I just love this statue. And this was a brochure from the Delaware Art Museum. And I just added 2 strips of blinged out green sparkly ribbon to the page. And I want to put a little flower here in the corner. I'll be right back. I have these new dies that I got at a yard sale. And I didn't even pay $3 for this. I think I paid $1 or $2. They had it marked for $3, but she gave it to me cheaper. And there's a couple of small flowers here. This one's cute. And I haven't put any trash in lately. So here is my label from my baked beans. And just look at this beautiful color on this label. I save labels for images, but even more than images, I love the colors. Look how shiny that is. All right, so I'm going to take a couple of my new dies, test them out. I'm going to run them through my Big Shot and make some of these beautiful. It's like a bronze color. And I thought that would go great with a statue. I got my little dies taped onto my Bush's Baked Bean label. And I'm just going to run them through the Big Shot, and then I'll show you how it came out. I think they came out kind of cute, and there was a couple little scraps of paper on the desk, so I ran some through, and I kind of like this teal color. It goes nice with this copper color from the bean can. And there was a little piece of purple. I made some leaves, some extra flowers. And I'll just put those aside and use them when I have the opportunity. And I'm going to put the littlest dies in this can that I got at the Dollar Tree. And this is one of those magnetic cans. And the dies don't stick on the inside, but if you flip the can over, you can put your dies here. Let me put this down. If you're working with your dies, you take one out and you don't want to lose it, it will stick to the bottom. So you can use this like a little holder for them so you don't lose them on your desk, because I know I was always dropping them all over the floor. And when you're not using them, you just put them inside. So this is really nice for the little dies. And on the page, before I forget here, I just put a couple of those little flowers down in the corner. I love the Bush's Baked Bean flowers, though. They're like a copper, shiny color. And I made a red one and a blue one and a flowered one. And I put the little heart that I made as a label up in the corner. So I'm going to call these 2 pages done. And I want to fill in, okay, right here. Today is my sister's wedding anniversary, and she's the one who gave me this bookmark. So I'm going to go find a picture of her and glue it on this page. And then I think, now then I'll have to do this purple page. Okay, so we're going to get this page done. I would have done this page just a little bit differently if I hadn't already pasted these things in. And that's why I changed it from a Boho journal to my Boho Trash and Treasures Cosmic Smash Book, because I think I like to do the pages as I go along and not pre-make a journal. But this was my slow stitch butterfly in the corner, and I had already put this die cut. I think this came from Dolores, but I thought this was perfect because today's her anniversary, and this was her wedding dress, and it had this beautiful embroidery on it. And I put it across from some embroidery that she did back in the 1970s, and this was 2010. 2010 she got married. So that's another page done. The full moon in May is called the flower moon, and this is just a printout, not a very good printout, but this is a printout of a picture of the full moon that my sister took in her backyard. It looks very black because it's at night. So on this purple page across from the dark moon soap, I was going to make a little flower moon page. Got my kitty. Here's my kitty. Here's my kitty. There's my kitty. She's coming for a pat. She's coming for a pat. And I was thinking about, this is the back of a card. Some pretty zinnias and Gerber daisies on it. And this is just the back of it. But I was thinking about putting it over here. And then maybe adding another flower or bow or something up there and just doing a little journaling over there. And then I was thinking about putting some gloss finish on there. But you know what? This has got Mod Podge on it and it might stick together. I have 2 pages here with the Mod Podge on both sides, and it makes that funny little sticking sound when you pull them apart, wherever they are. Oh, they're in the middle. It should be easy to find, right? Nope, not that middle, this middle. Here they are. When you pull them apart, they get that little bit of a sticky sound to it. There's Mod Podge on both sides. But I don't know, maybe I'll do it anyway. Alright, so I'm going to work on that, like that. Oh, and I did a page back here. And this page I had done. So I went and found another piece of this material and put it on the back, and then just went in the scrap drawer and I found some brown and some that looks like sand, and this old picture from, oh, I don't know, 1984 maybe. But this is my sister Debbie when she was little, and this is her daughter when her daughter was little, and now her daughter has a daughter. So these pictures are old. Added this fun little starfish sticker, and I don't think I'm going to put too much more on these pages because I'm trying to keep them a little flatter. But I still have, I thought I was going to be done here in like 2 or 3 videos, and I just realized how many more pages I have to do, which is quite a few. So I'm going to probably give up saying this is finishing this book, because yeah, it's going to be finishing this book for like the next 5 videos, I betcha. Okay, let me go ahead and do this, and my battery's dying, so I'm going to charge that up, and then I'll come back with something else. Well, I did put a little bit of gloss Mod Podge on that photo, so now it's shiny. And that's the flower moon. I did a little bit of journaling, and I added a bow at the top, same ribbon that's along the side, and I put a little heart pearl brad to hold the bow on there. And I'm going to call this video done for right now. I'm already planning out some other pages, but that'll be in the next video. So I just want to thank you for coming along today, and happy junk journaling. Bye-bye now.